The Voice in the Static, a terrifying story that will make you think twice before turning on the radio. A warning you won't forget. Ever been alone at night flipping through the radio only to hear something you weren't supposed to? A whisper, a voice, saying your name. This is the story of Ryan, a late-night radio host. The man who thought he was alone in the studio. He was wrong. Because something was listening, and soon it started talking back. Also, quick question. If a voice told you something terrible was about to happen, would you believe it, or would you ignore it like Ryan did? Spoiler alert, bad move. The first transmissions. Ryan hosted Midnight Frequencies, a small-time AM radio show where he took late-night callers. Mostly conspiracy theorists, night owls, and people with nothing better to do at 2 a.m. It was routine. Until one night, when he got a call from a number that didn't exist. At first, it was just static. Then, underneath the white noise, a whisper. "Are you listening?" Ryan frowned. "Who is this?" The voice crackled. "It's coming." Then, silence. Ryan checked the caller ID. Nothing. No location. No trace. He shrugged it off as a prank. But the next night, the voice returned. "You shouldn't be alone." Ryan's stomach nodded. He looked around the empty studio, the dimly lit room, the security camera feed that showed only him. His hands felt cold. "Who is this?" Static. Then, the voice whispered something that made his blood freeze. It said his name. And then the line went dead. "Okay, time out. What would you do? Hang up? Run? Call a priest?" Because personally, I'd set the whole studio on fire and move to another planet. The messages get worse. Ryan tried to forget about it, but the calls kept coming, every night. Same static, same whisper, until one night the voice said something new. "The man in the hallway. Don't let him in." Ryan's skin prickled. "Hallway? What hallway?" He glanced at the studio's security monitor, and then his heart stopped. Because on the grainy black and white screen, there was someone standing outside the studio door, a shadow, motionless. Ryan's breath hitched. The studio was locked. No one should be inside the building. He reached for the phone, dialed security. Ring, 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 no answer. Then, a knock at the door. Ryan's chest tightened. His pulse thundered in his ears. Another knock, and then, "Let me in!" The voice was right outside the door. Only, the security feed still showed the shadow completely still. Ryan was staring at it. So how was it knocking? At this point, the logical thing to do is quit, change identities, become a farmer. Just saying. Act 3, the final warning. Ryan didn't move, didn't breathe. Then the static roared through his headphones, louder than before. The voice screamed, "It's behind you!" Ryan spun around. Nothing. But when he turned back to the security screen, the shadow was gone. The studio lights flickered. His monitors glitched. The static grew deafening, and then he heard his own voice, a recording. But not from any past show. It was him, begging, screaming. "Help me, please, help me." Ryan's stomach dropped. He had never said those words before. Then, through the static, one final whisper. "Now it's your turn." The lights shut off. Silence. The next morning, Ryan was gone. The studio was empty. The equipment fried. The only thing left was a single, never-before-heard broadcast still looping on the station. It was Ryan's voice, repeating over and over, "Are you listening?" So, maybe don't go scrolling through radio stations at 2 a.m. You never know who or what might be on the other end. Or worse, who might be listening to you. If you enjoyed this story and want more terrifying tales, hit subscribe. I promise. I'll always be here, waiting, listening. See you in the next one. Or will I? Seriously though, maybe sleep with the radio off tonight.